Okay guys, we are here at Pantheon Grappling. Daniel Strauss, and in the commentary booth with me we have Fred Greeno and the human enigma, known simply as Smiler. How you guys doing?
Very well tonight, thanks.
We have our first female match, yes. Maia Holmes, Queen of the North, I feel like. Very, very accomplished competitor, fighting all over the place, but she's going against Nadine Tavares Da Silva, who is already locked up a nice triangle position. She can pull that head down. This is not going to look good for Maia, yeah. So she can't get the foot out. Maia's stopping that foot coming out, which is very, very important. If that foot pops out there, then that triangle is going to be on. Nadine training out of Fight Zone in London. Very, very big gym. Huge women's team as well, which is something you don't see in a lot of gyms. So expect her to be training with some of the best female athletes that this country has to offer when it comes to jiu-jitsu.
So I believe Nico's the head coach at Fight Zone London, is that right?
Sorry, say that again?
I believe a gentleman called Nico is the head coach at Fight Zone London.
I think it's Marco Cagna.
Is it?
I'm sure there's a Nico that trains there.
And just down, when I've been there before, I believe that was one of the coaches.
Yeah, you could be right.
So it looks like Mia's maybe trying to turn this into an over-underpass of some sort.
Yeah, Maia's got very pressure-based game, so she's trying to really keep the pressure on Dean here. But yeah, getting out of it, really trying to work her way out of a pretty sticky situation pretty early on. Looks like Nadine's switching this into a Kimura grip position. Once you have that arm isolated and controlled like that, you can do so much with it. You can attack the triangle like this, but also you can go belly down. You can look to roll underneath to armbar, or you can look to do a lot of other stuff.
There's an attempt at a dog bar there, a knee bar on the bottom, but don't think the knee's facing the centre of her body, so I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, so out of that triangle position early.
Oh, nice sweep.
Another leg lock attempt here. Maia's got that leg pass. She's ready for this.
Yeah. Oh, takedown.
Takedown.
Beautiful.
Maia pass into half guard. Got the knee shield there. Can she clear it? Can she get that other leg out? Nice guard. We going to full guard for Nadine.
Well fought from both ladies so far.
Yeah.
A couple of tricky situations that have been navigated well. So again, Nadine's going for this overhook from closed guard, so wondering if she's got another omoplata or triangle type.
Yeah, you want to be very careful about putting your hands on the floor in the position that Maia's in right now, because allows the opponent on top to isolate it quite nicely, and kind of, if they can get your other hand out the way now, then they have the option to set up a triangle, which can open up so much more. See that grip fight that's going on this side? That's because Maia's left hand is isolated here, so if Nadine can get rid of the right hand, then she has a lot of options.
Nadine was looking to get her right leg in front of
Looked like she was going for an armbar there for a sec, cutting the angle there. Okay, Maia passes through with the knee, which is kind of the way that, her best way of passing, but Nadine doing a great job of looking to sweep off of it. Maia says, not today, and manages to get back to her feet. Expect to see her looking to attack another takedown here. Maia happy to go to an over-under for the pass, but you have to be careful about this Kimura grip and the belly down armbar attempt, and the isolation of that far side arm. And once you get into that position, you can do so much from it. You can take the back from it, you can Kimura, you can armbar, you can sweep, you can reverse. So you have to be, And again, that foot looking to come out and attack the triangle there. Maia doing everything right in terms of the defense, but you know, she does keep on putting herself into a tricky situation, trying to go for an over-under pass with someone with this sort of open guard.
The thing is, Maia's left knee now is what's against her elbow, is what was stopping her from getting Kimura'd, but if that had come undone...
A really good job from Maia, repeatedly stopping that triangle attempt, because that was real close.
She's going for it again, though.
Yep. You can see immediately Nadine's looking to set up that Kimura grip on the far side. You can see where the hand position is. She's on the shoulder. She's looking, you know, Maia controlling the wrist there to stop it from happening immediately, but very nice open guard from Nadine. In same position again. Nice butterfly sweep here. Position switched. Now Maia underneath in half guard.
See what Nadine can do from top now.
Absolutely.
So again, she's favouring the knee slice pass.
Maia looking to fight round for a near side underhook, but looks like Nadine's using that control.
So a bit of a cradle there to pass, but wrestler style.
Maia manages to fight her way back to the knees. Look for the back attempt here, but Maia's going to be very savvy of this. Puts her onto the back and takes top position. She's to turn back in, chest to chest. Right now she's still facing away. Nadine has good control of the one arm with the legs and the other arm with the wrist. But if Maia's right hand comes out here, she's going to be in a decent side control position.
Doesn't seem to be able to get it free yet.
I think she's happy to take her time at this point, and I would be too.
Stepping over, that's exactly what she should be doing. Oh, there's some bad blood on the mat. That's Maia's nose.
Oh. Second nosebleed of the night.
Yeah. No gi to wipe it off on this time.
That's why gi's superior.
That's unlucky, because that was a really interesting transition they were in there. Maia was kind of in just escaping a position, looked like she was in a good top dominant position, and Nadine with a very good open guard trying to get out of there.
Yeah, be interested to see where the referee puts them back.
To be honest with you, in a scramble like that, I reckon the best bet is to start from standing.
Yeah, where do you start setting up again?
I think.
Mat's getting cleaned here.
An army of helpers employed by Pantheon Grappling doing a great job of keeping this sport as hygienic as can be.
Is that even possible?
Nadine requests a wet wipe to clean her own arm.
I did see her talking to her teammates earlier on, and I guess what she was talking about was that she was getting blood all over herself, because it's all the way down her legs as well.
Yeah. Vigorous scrubbing of the floor here.
These are actually Fred's mats, these, from the gym. Good dedication of going to your mats, Fred.
Look at Robbie there. He's got some good back and forward action.
Elbow movement there.
Never see that in his jiu-jitsu, so I wonder where he picked it up.
Maia definitely, I was going to say had the advantage in the stand-up here, but a failed takedown attempt leaves her on her back.
Again, it's so interesting when it's submission only, because takedowns and guard passes, etc., just not worth as much, you know. I mean, obviously in this particular situation, she has ended up on the bottom, so and Nadine going for that wrestler's cradle type pass just to tie.
Yeah, it kind of worked for a minute ago, so she's got the same idea here.
And it looks like she's going to
Foot's almost out, but Maia manages to catch the far foot and use it to sweep. Oh, they're in a real battle here.
Oh, it's a shame.
That was really, really close.
And then hand fighting straight away. Again, I'm impressed by the...
Is there a guillotine attempt here? I think the head's about to pop out.
Head
is out of there straight away. Yeah, what were you saying, Fred?
I'm really impressed by how well-rounded the athletes are.
Yep.
They don't seem uncomfortable with the leg locks. They don't seem uncomfortable with the upper body attacks.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're making all the right decisions. No one's been... well, obviously it was debatable earlier on, but no one's been, you know, caught out with anything super like the first attempt.
Yeah.
You know? Makes very exciting jiu-jitsu. Minute and a half left of this match. These ladies really gone the distance.
Kind of more of the same, you know. Kind of a lot of the time this does happen where you get into a rhythm where, you know, you're playing your strongest game, your opponent's defending in their strongest manner, and no one really changes that, and you kind of end up with similar thing the entire match, and that's exactly what's happening, you know.
You get very comfortable.
Maia's had answers to all of the questions that Nadine's had off her bat, but unable to really pose any good attacks of her own. Has not really, apart from that transition that was halted because of the nosebleed earlier, not really managed to get past the legs here. But Nadine not really had any legitimate close submission attempts either.
Not really, no.
So very stalemated in this match today.
I mean, we've only got 27 seconds left, so I don't think we're going to see a winner.
I can't see a sub coming on here.
I'm surprised by how well Maia's keeping her left elbow kind of safe, even though her left knee seems to be quite far away from it. You know, it looks to me like the arm's hanging out.
She's done a good job of shutting down this guard the entire time. But then Nadine's done a really, really good job of not allowing Maia the pass. And she has a great passing game, so props to that.
And there we go.
That is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this 64 kilogram no-gi bout is a draw.